Hey guys, Ryan Wright here.
Hi, I'm CHELLINA'S.
So today we're going to check out a video from Button Poetry, Sabrina Benaim doing a poem explaining my depression to my mother. I thought Shalina and I should do a poem together because we did one of Shane
Koyczan.
Yeah, we did one of his videos, and Shalina runs Color My Energy, which features a lot of artists, a lot of poems. So yeah, let's check this out and see if we can understand and decipher this poem a little bit.
Let's break it apart. Let's break it down. Let's do it.
Let's do this. I hope I catch every word.
Explaining my depression to my mother, a conversation. Mom, my depression is a shapeshifter. One day it is as small as a firefly in the palm of a bear. The next, it's the bear. On those days, I play dead until the bear leaves me alone. I call the bad days the dark days. Mom says try lighting candles. When I see a candle, I see the flesh of a church. The flicker of a flame, sparks of a memory younger than noon. I am standing beside her open casket. It is the moment I learn every person I ever come to know will someday die. Besides, Mom, I'm not afraid of the dark. Perhaps that's part of the problem. Mom says I thought the problem was that you can't get out of bed. I can't. Anxiety holds me a hostage inside of my house, inside of my head. Mom says, where did anxiety come from? Anxiety is the cousin visiting from out of town. Depression felt obligated to bring to the party. Mom, I am the party. Only I am a party I don't want to be at. Mom says, why don't you try going to actual parties? See your friends. Sure, I make plans, but I don't want to go. I make plans because I know I should want to go. I know sometimes I would have wanted to go. It's just not that much fun having fun when you don't want to have fun, Mom. You see, Mom, each night, insomnia sweeps me up in his arms, dips me in the kitchen in the small glow of the stove light. Insomnia has this romantic way of making the moon feel like perfect company. Mom says, try counting sheep. But my mind can only count reasons to stay awake, so I go for walks. But my stuttering kneecaps clank like silver spoons held in strong arms with loose wrists. They ring in my ears like clumsy church bells, reminding me I am sleepwalking on an ocean of happiness I cannot baptize myself in. Mom says happy is a decision, but my happy is as hollow as a pinpricked egg. My happy is a high fever that will break. Mom says I am so good at making something out of nothing and then flat out asks me if I am afraid of dying. No, I am afraid of living. Mom, I am lonely. I think I learned how when Dad left, how to turn the anger into lonely, the lonely into busy. So when I tell you I've been super busy lately, I mean I've been falling asleep watching SportsCenter on the couch to avoid confronting the empty side of my bed. But my depression always drags me back to my bed until my bones are the forgotten fossils of a skeleton sunken city. My mouth a boneyard of teeth broken from biting down on themselves. The hollow auditorium of my chest swoons with echoes of a heartbeat, but I am a careless tourist here. I will never truly know everywhere I have been. Mom still doesn't understand. Mom, can't you see that neither can I?
Whoa.
That was intense.
Right. You never tell me what kind of poem or what I'm doing. I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. Wow. Okay.
Wow. You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. You okay?
Yeah, I've seen
You need a hug? You want to hug this out?
I think you need a
I think I need a hug. I want my mom. Okay. Okay, let's take a deep breath together. Whatever. Sorry, I'm emotional.
No, I'm just joking.
I'm just crying a lot.
I'm just joking. I gotta say, before deciphering this poem, like that voice she has, her level of expression was beautiful. Like,
yeah.
I've seen a lot of people do spoken word, and most of the time I kind of find their way of delivery or their words. Honestly, I find a lot of it kind of pretentious, but she was very raw, and the emotion was very much like at times it looked like she was about to break down and cry.
Right, I know. I think that made that made me trigger too. Like if anyone else said that poem, but like and just like read it, it wouldn't give me that same effect.
I love how the poem was an expressive towards her mom, because trying to get your parents to understand your level of depression can be hard. Because especially parents, sometimes they'll kind of go into denial about it, and they don't really acknowledge the truth of it. They'll just throw advice at you without trying to really grasp the gravity of the situation.
Right.
And to see that, she's like really trying to get through to her mom about how dark and depressed her life is. So this is like serious major depression.
Yeah.
This is like a condition almost in what she's speaking about.
Right.
And depression isn't something that, it's more than just a mood. Like, depression can be something that really does take over your life, your whole lifestyle. It's like, I know what it's like where for many years, depression was like my comfort zone, Like, that's where you felt like you belong. That's where you felt like you deserved to be. So you felt like it was home. And happiness was uncomfortable. And it felt like you would I still go through that. Like, when a lot of great things are happening, sometimes my mind goes, okay, when's this all going to fall apart? Like, when's this going to crash? Like,
that's natural.
What's your limit of happiness that you can have? What's the maximum you can endure? But, yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry, I keep talking.
No, I'm listening.
Good. I want this whole video to be you listening to me.
I just won't say anything.
Yeah, just don't
I'll
say
just
anything.
cry.
No feedback.
Well, I mean, when you were saying how a lot of parents would give advice, or they don't know how to react to it, or a lot of parents I feel have like a lot of guilt, like you don't even want to tell your parents how you feel because you don't like it makes you feel worse because then they feel guilty about it, and it's like you don't want them to feel guilty about it. That just makes you feel worse.
It's understandable because parents, they love you so much that it's that kind of thing. Like if my girlfriend is really down, my first instinct, like I know I should just be understanding, I should talk to her, listen to her, let her open up. But my first instinct that I usually don't act on, but I want to just give a bunch of advice because I want to make her feel better.
Right, and that's not always.
A lot of the time I feel like people know the advice. I feel like people already know where they want to be, what they have to do. But what limits them is not being able to have a connection with people of being understood first. Being allowed to feel your feelings so you can let go of them.
Right.
A lot of time we just block them, or we just let it out a little bit, but I'm sick of talking about it. Like it's something that sometimes the pain can be so deep that you keep talking about it. You might sound like you're on repeat, but that's what eventually does lead to being able to accept. Hearing this poem, it's weird. It's like semi-inspiring to me simply because of a level of expression that she has. But it's powerful. Like as I've seen a lot of poems are about depression and anger, but I like how she was saying like anger turns into loneliness turns into being busy. Because one thing that I do is when I'm really down is I either get super lazy or I get super fucking busy. And it's funny how being busy can mask, like a lot of us, I especially think in America, we put a lot of our personal value into what our career equals.
Right.
We don't think about our personal life. We think more about what about our work.
Success is just money, your job, career, and everything, but that's not even true though.
No, it's not. Like if you don't have your personal life in balance, then the career stuff won't even fucking matter in the end.
Definitely.
But
I definitely agree with that.
I should apply that more because all I care about is doing YouTube videos.
You are living the dream.
I don't care about my personal life. I don't even know my girlfriend's last name. I've known her for 10 years. Anyway, guys, thanks for sending depression our way. If you're new to the channel, you can subscribe to The Real Rejects. You can check out CHELLINA'S channel. You're going to get a good idea of what she's like on there. Total just...
What?
No, I want them to interpret what the what is. If I just do this, total just... Then they can put in the rest. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where if we get enough followers, we can get product placement for things such as toasted coconut cashews. Toasted coconut cashews are wonderful. They're fucking delicious. And cashews help with your sex performance.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're very good for your brain. They help you remember things as well.
Exactly. So you can remember the sensations of the man or woman that you were having sex with. For example, I know a lot of girls like to have a penis in their vagina. Cashews have got me to remember that.
We were almost sincere the whole video. Almost.
It's not my style.
I know. It's okay.
She talks about depression leading into loneliness, anger. Mine converts into humor. I just mask all my pain with humor.
Oh.
Cashews.